Hello everyone. Be starting the game in just a moment. Gotta upload it. Let's see if it actually works right here. Oh, alt tabbing does not help here. Okay. Let's see if this works the way I want it to. Game. Hey, it does. Fantastic. So I can actually set it up in the other, the stream starting menu and then transfer it over. Okay. So this will be my first time ever playing this game, which is very weird because most people have played it, even my wife. So, but I have played Amnesia, a machine for pigs before. So, all right. What follows is a couple of quick messages on how to get the best possible experience. Amnesia should not be played to win. Instead, focus on immersing yourself in a game's world and story. Do not worry about when and how to save during the gameplay. The game will take care of that for you. When you want to leave the game, just choose save and exit, and you can use continue to return to where you left off next time you start the game. The world of Amnesia is a dangerous place and you are extremely vulnerable. Do not try to fight the enemies encountered. Instead, use your wits, hide, or even run if necessary. Okay. Yeah. The interplay between light and dark is very important in the game, to the game, and because of this, it is vital to set up your gamma correctly. Use the slider control to do so. Adjust it until the square to the right is barely visible. Also, make sure you play in a dark room. Wear headphones for best effect. Not doing the dark room. I make this too dark. I don't think you guys can actually see anything though. I'm gonna keep it there because I want to make it so you guys can actually see the environment, so it's not completely crappy. I don't know. I don't know if it even makes a difference. My side is making a difference. I'm not noticing a difference on your side. Gone for this. This works for me. Don't know. Maybe it's my monitor. So continue. That's all. That is all. Hope you enjoy immersing yourself in a world of amnesia. Fictional games. Or frictional games. Frictional games. Loading. New player. Brazil. Great. Select. Start new game. Custom story. Options. Change profile. Exit. Start new game. Normal. I don't know what hard does, but start new game. Hard is probably like less things. Like you can't fight, so I don't know. Less of something.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair.
Yeah.
What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
Focus.
My name is
Billy.
I am Daniel.
Ah, yes. Okay. There is something going on. Dooby dooby doo. Doo 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 dooby dooby doo. Hint. A memento has been added to your journal. For quick access to your mental, press M to make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Oh. J? Ah. That's way over there. But I want to go over here. Ah, I don't have Sparky box. Sparky box. No. That needs a Sparky box. It needs a Sparky box. What if I don't have? What if I don't want a Sparky box? Don't you do anything? You neither. I'm watching you. Follow the blood. Follow the blood. Seemed like something was happening, then I stopped walking and everything was fine again. I don't know. Ah. That happened. Hold down left mouse button and move the mouse thumbsticks in order to move the door. Oh, you're gonna be one of these type, okay. Is that a Sparky box? It's a tinderbox. Sparky box is tinderbox. Tinderbox. I have a feeling the tinderbox is gonna be my best friend. No. That's what running is? That's a light jog. Plants. Fuck that plant. Alright, what do you have for me? What do you have for me? Ooh, another tinderbox. Can I open big doors? I guess that's a no. You didn't have to hum at me. Alright, what do you have for me? More tinderbox? More tinderbox. I'm gonna need these. Fuck that chair. Ooh, fire. Tinderboxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinderboxes is shown in inventory. Ah, for tab. 3. The number is 3. Ooh, and I got a brain and a heart too. That's good. You need to start your collection somewhere. Can I just carry the... So I can grab these chairs, but I can't... Meow. But I can't grab a candle? Really? Can I grab a log? No? How about these candles? These seem like they're pretty good. No? I'm too dangerous? I might burn myself? That's the problem? I might burn myself? Yeah. Yeah, I gotta keep us safe. Alright, been there. Okay, there's 1. There's 2. What's in here? Do you have another tinderbox for me? Broom? Ooh, yes, you do have another tinderbox for me. Ooh, cool. Shoe monsters! Shoe! Ooh, what's going on? Ooh, it's in my pants. Wait, sorry. I forgot to put my phone on the mute thing. Twitch is like, you can moderate your stream. But I don't wanna. I want chaos. Ooh, broom. Okay. Open door. Broom. Shoo, you dang monsters. Get out of here. We don't want your kind in here. Shoo. Get out. Can I light the bristles on fire? No? Brooms don't work that way? Well, that's not nice. Why am I here again? Why are you on the ground? Are they trying to take your broom? You'd think I'd be able to light this broom on fire. Bastards. Alright, what do we got here? Aww. No tinderbox. Can I jump? Cool, I can jump. Screw gravity. I'm gonna live in here now. Bye, guys. Oh, I can't move it. Alright. First rooms first. Hi. Ooh, tinderbox. That's 4. Oh. That's good. Where are you getting creeped out? Stop it. I'm assuming because it's dark. But I have tinderbox. I don't want to go down there. That's a bright room. I like this room. But no longer dark. Beware. When standing in darkness, your sanity slowly drains. Turn on lights in the environment. Use tinderboxes to search for other light sources. Yeah, well, got one. Well, that's beautiful. All right. At least we have a place we can return to. We have 4 tinderboxes. Okay. Bouncy, bouncy. Parkour. 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 Oh. Follow the blood. Open archives. Okay. A fragrant taste of rose lingers in his mouth. Turkish delights, he thought, just like the ones at the consulate in Constantinople. Constantinople. Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, now Constantinople is a long time gone. Constantinople, where did Constantinople get the works? Nobody's business but the Turks. Oh. Or it's the candles. Oh, there's a candle. There we go. Haha. What? I'm in light. Don't do that to me. Damn breezy castles. Yes. I'm in the light. What you gonna do about it? I have light in here, right? Enough light? Not enough light. There, nope. Can you run? Go any faster. Let's go in the light and we relax. Yeah, that's good. We can do this. Just can find a light source in there. We can do this. We have 3 more light sources. I hope we get more. Alright. So, can you light up? No. Light. Can I light something up in here? No. Maybe the one room that doesn't have. I swear, this just seems like these should be lights. Yeah, it's light. Okay, he's no longer going insane now. Okay. Tinderbox, tinderbox. Kind of like the idea that they don't make the tinderboxes like easiest to see. It's still pretty easy, but not the easiest things to see. Nice if I could take the torch with me. I mean, it kind of looks like that's part of the design. You should be able to grab it and go, but, you know, I don't know, make the game too easy. Yeah. I get it. I'm fine. No. Stop it. Stop it. Things are perfectly okay. The blood glows. That's interesting. Why do you have glowing blood? Okay. No, I don't want to turn around. I want to sit in the light. Because I'm trying not to go insane. Man, I don't know what you had to say about it, but like the cross ventilation is great in this house. Ooh, what are you? Lantern, okay. Fuck your plants. We don't need any of that nature stuff in here. Scary book. Alright. Oh, follow the blood. Ooh, is this another tinderbox? Kind of like they want me to be using these. I guess you're not supposed to be stingy with them. Or they get a lot more rare later on. And they want to get you comfortable now. Use it on everything, I guess. Well, see, I want to... Is there a place to light up in here? There we go. There we go. Can't scare me. Because everyone thinks they're chasing me. You know what? Lantern. Lantern will light up in dark places when in game. Press F and X to turn it on. X and F. There we go. There we go. Cool. Now I can check things more thoroughly. I need all the tinderboxes. It's not like they'll just start putting on my lantern or something, right? Or is it when I open doors? No? That still works. That's fine. Can I turn those on? No? I want to turn that on though. Why are you shaking? We're in California? What's going on? Why can't I turn on those? I want to turn on those. Those seem like they get more light. Okay. Okay. We got a tinderbox. Book. Ooh, a statue. Or not. There we go. You sound heavy. We're gonna put you right here. Or not? Oh, there you go. Ooh, another box. Oh, I can't open this. No, can I open this? Take this out. Oh. Okay. Alright, got it. Why my thing go out? F? There's no oil in the lantern. Ah, you need oil then. Okay, you need to find an oil potion and use it to make a lantern work again. Why is it an oil potion? Oh, that's not nice. Fine. At least I have fire. You're not oil, you're another tinderbox though. Ah, better. Good thing I didn't burn my hand on that, right? Okay, so that's not the thing I can open. Nothing hidden over there. You're probably gonna be important, since it took a little time to get you out of there. Oh, piece of candy. Come on, where's my hand? Okay, I got a hand there. Why can't I pick you up? There you go. Oh, there you go. Tinderbox. 7. Ooh, very nice. Ah. Okay. Good. Found more blood. Why is... Okay. Ooh, that's oil. Okay.
19th of August, 1839. I
Drink
wish
some
I could
game.
ask how much you remember. I don't know if there'll be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel.
That was
I
oil,
can't
not a
tell you
drink.
why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right.
Are you sure?
God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If
Yes.
not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him.
Yes.
His body is old and weak.
Even
and
better.
yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last
And I have a
thing.
torch. Or a
His
lantern.
shadow is
Need a
following
torch.
you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
I think you went insane. It's okay, I forgive you. I'm a little insane too. Do I have any plate? Ooh. Don't know what that does. But I'm going... Never close to the light, we're good. Can't light these things for some reason. Can I light something on fire? Oh, wait, I got oil. What am I talking about? Z? No, what was the buttons? Button is F and X. F and X. Gotcha. Oh, there's an oil thing here. F. There we go. Can I... Okay, I see the lever. Do I have an area for a torch? No? That's it? Okay, do I have tinder boxes? Tinder boxes? Tinder boxes. Fuck your shit, and fuck your shit. That's not blood. Come on. Fuck your shit. Yeah. Broken bottles. More broken bottles. Okay. So I probably shouldn't waste this then. Okay, so I found a thing. And yeah, I thoroughly searched that. Oh. Hey, buggies. Can I step on them? No. They're just gonna hiss at me like some kind of jerk. I need a torch. Need something to light on fire. Daniel's not happy. When Daniel's not happy, he goes a little crazy. You wouldn't like Daniel when he's crazy. He starts screaming about things. Unnatural things. Okay, I could probably go F now. Ooh. Oh.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
Maybe.
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the...
Yes.
What did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Oh. I don't know where that is. Okay. Dun dun dun. Parkour! I said parkour. Can I not parkour? I want to partake in the parkour. Up, up. Fine. Fine. No parkour for you, I get it. Oh. Well, sucks to be her. Can I get through it? No. Nope. Okay, I can't. It won't budge. Yeah, this board's in the way. Ooh. Yeah. No. Ooh, I found something. Another piece of candy. I would like to see where my hand is, though. There we go. I have a feeling that's gonna kill me. Where are you? Archives. I don't want to go to the archives. Oh, the boards too. Guess I can't remove those. Maybe I get a tool. What a tool. Got a hammer. Do I hurt myself if I fall here? No, I do not. Oh, I should probably turn that off again. Alright. Can I open this one? Yay! Oil and tinderbox. Can I? No, can't eat the. Oh, eat the book. Eat the book. Failed at eating the book. Eat your book. Trying to kill the bugs. Stop hissing at me. Do you know who I am? The guy with tinderboxes and books. Get over here, little bastards. Doesn't work. These things are indestructible. Bastards. Is it like Zelda and there's like something in the vases? It's a book. I don't know what the game limitations of a game back in this day is, of this style at least. Another tinderbox hiding behind these things. Ooh, a thing of oil. Ah. Okay, where are you? Oh, you don't tell me. So I'm not gonna go there. Step on the bugs. Okay, so I can go down here. Oh. So I won't be going down there. But I do got a rock. The laboratory. The door slammed shut behind him, and he knew he will never again see the old tailor at Berkeley Square. Another lone soul in London seemed appropriate somehow. Yeah, he was an ass. But I got light. And now I got torch. Now I don't need light. Because I got torch. Ugh. Okay. Nothing's wrong. Nothing wrong at all. What? Stop making me look at things. That's fine, but I'm next to light. You can't. Fine. You can't hurt me. I'm next to light. I hope. Picked up oil. Are you like a bunch of spider webs or something? Do I have to use one of my oils? Ew. Can I let? There you go. Nothing to see here. More hissing roaches? A lot of noises. Man, this guy is freaking strong as hell. Why is he afraid of anything?
What was that?
I don't know. Should I be worried? Get another light over here just as a safe side. Hopefully it didn't like just put out all my lights. And this is all for nothing. That'd be stupid. Okay, so I can go down. No, I can't go down there. Can I get, was there anything up there? No, there was nothing up there. Okay. Tab. Oh, my lantern's almost empty. Can I split these? Okay, it's just fuel for lantern anyway. Okay, cool. They only load as much as you need. I don't know if I should have to worry about like saving any of my oil, or if should I always just keep it loaded in the lantern. I'm gonna turn this on, because I have a feeling that's supposed to fall in there, or something. Something's supposed to happen. I'm preparing for the worst. Tinderbox. Another tinderbox. Come on, clicky clicky. I don't know how much light is. Not enough light. Oh. Hey, that's a frickin' tease. Same frickin' model. What? What? I'm next to light. Are you mad because I messed up your... Here. Have a treasure chest. You're better now? Don't be so rude. I'm trying to have a conversation. Okay. Ooh, piece of paper. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments have taken a toll to many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Ooh, chemicals in the wine cellar, apparently. Okay. Ooh. Oil. Okay. What are you doing? What are you doing?
There should be more coop racks.
What? What about the rat?
Let me see. And one part aqua force.
I'm trying to look for things. Stop messing with me. Take that, take that. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae? The formal compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are given to the cuprite binds them well. And the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua rigida. Man, stop saying these words I don't understand. Instead of aqua fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put in any use except for as a detergent. Organic tissues react especially violently to the solution and should be handled with greatest of care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay. Well, that's nice. Chair. What are you? One day, I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on when I find myself doing terrible things. I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for my power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Okay. Why do you still read? Oh, that's supposed to be an urn. Okay. Do the drawers open? They open, and I got a tinderbox. Nice. You don't do a damn thing. Oh, do you open too? There you go. Okay, so drawers open too. Are there more drawers? Ooh. I have a feeling I had to put stuff in here. Interesting. Okay, oh, I'm wasting fuel. Okay. Oh yeah, wasn't someone screaming for help earlier? I should probably look into that. So I don't think there's anything I can do in here. How many tinderboxes do I have? 10 plus. Okay. I got a chemistry pot. Nice. I only have 3 oils. I only have 2 oils. He fell to the kitchen floor. Tears were beginning to well in his eyes as he received the first kick in his stomach. Hazel remained hidden in the fear she would be punished. She too would be punished. The board. Is this always here? What are you? The wine cellar. Was that where I was going originally? Oh yeah, so it was the right place. I was fine there. I don't think I want to go in there though. The wine cellar has the chemicals. Can I get the torches up there? No. It's locked and will not open without a key. Well, I already checked the drawers. The key's not in there. Guess I could go in the weird place down here where the flower petals are. That's right there. They're flower petals. It's tough and pliant. It can be torn by hand or a tool. Okay, so I can't go in there either. But I pretty much was checking everything. What did I miss? Or is this a sort of game where things just appear? Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't go to this unnamed area. Okay, so I'm not going in there. Can I move the painting? No. Move these boxes. No. Break these pots again. No. Move more books. Okay. I can't do anything up there. This is boarded up, and I can't do anything about that either. Alright. That's boarded up, so I can't do anything there. Ooh, how did I miss this tinderbox here? Come on. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So I go back in here. Unless I have it. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in the steady rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I ready to do this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. Oh, I haven't been in here yet. The door has been ripped off the hinges. That sounds safe. Hey, I'm in light. It's enough light. Don't tell me otherwise. Ooh, a piece of paper.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Why are there so many hissing bugs? Do you have a tool? No. Do you have a tool? No. Do you have a tool? No. Do you have oil? Do you have a tinderbox? Figurine. So we know a second figurine location now. That's good. Here, have a seat. Ugh. Alright. I don't think there's anything useful in here other than the figurine, which may or may not be useful. I'm pretty sure it is because it seems different. Light that up. Okay. Open this door. Okay. Shut you for right now. Okay. Oh, you don't read that one. Okay. I hereby offer my full attention and service to Alexander, Baron of Bregingham. This contract will resign me for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break the seal. William, House of Garrick. Yeah. Well, that's good. I don't see anything of use in here, other than a segue to go to the next area. But I probably can just go around the corner. What are you? Do you break? You do not. That's kind of a nice detail. The feather just kind of floats to the ground. Different type of physics. That's nice. That's nice. You can appreciate it. What do you do? Oh. Oh, that was terrifying. Okay. Open the bottom drawer. Close. Open the middle drawer. Nothing. Open the top drawer. Still nothing. What are you? Do I have a tool? Do I have wood? Can I light the fireplace? No? Okay.
17th May,
He reads this one.
1839. My hands tremble as I write.
Ooh.
I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful.
Oh,
They
yes.
argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected.
Oh, yeah.
The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber.
Ah.
The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their
Antechamber.
unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead.
Oh, like they do.
I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space,
And it
the
grew up
heavy
to be a
stone
fine young
suddenly
slab.
dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Oop. My microphone, or my headphones are being weird. Okay. Oh, yes. Words. I understand words. What do you have? Books? More books? And even more books. Bottom drawer. Middle drawer. Ooh. Piece of candy. Top drawer. Chair! Fuck your chair. We checked you. You get out of my way. Can I hit you? Hey, I can hit it. Nice. Alright. Okay. Wonder if I should be thinking some of these books I have to actually pull out. That'd be weird. Alright. Okay, we've checked there. Painting. You see mod on the wall? No? Okay. Oh, this door. Or it's a room. Okay, it's not a door. It's a long freaking room. Oh, glad it's still daylight out. Okay. Can I move this painting? No. Is this thing hiding behind the painting? No. This is an eerie freaking room. Okay. Something's gonna happen by the time I reach the end, isn't it? Okay, the table's upturned and there's stuff on the ground. Is that moldy bread? Don't mind if I do. Well, that's probably not good. Ooh. Okay. Piano. Can't play the piano. Bottom drawer. What's this? Can I burn it? No. Here, calm down. It's a gift. Stop hissing at me. Middle drawer. More paper. Top drawer. Even more paper. So stop hissing at me. And my ear itches. Why do they keep hissing at me? I didn't do anything wrong. Turn that one on too. nothing on you, right? Can I, like, literally lift you up? He almost lets me lift it up, and I don't know why. You can't grab it. Am I gonna have to look for, like, a specific book now? Ooh. The chest. Coil. Well, at least I have good music.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there.
Oh.
Let's get the servants working on it.
Will do. Okay, why can't I light these up? It's not like I can't reach them now. Can I swing on it? Almost. Okay. Ooh, another tinderbox. Yoink. Really nothing of interest in here, is there? That's just supposed to be like a specific book I can actually grab. Nope. Not that I can see. Okay. It seems like there's a lot of just places to grab shit. You're not supposed to fall like that. I was kind of hoping to go back to where I bypassed, but you know. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Bullshit. I think I broke that by hand. That was clearly my hand breaking that. Was that not supposed to happen? Did I fuck something up? I don't know. Ooh, piece of paper. What happened? What happened?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the
Gotta drink
unforgiving stone
my evil
wall for
drink.
what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus.
Yeah.
That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
It was my old glowworm from when I was a child. Oh, I had to move towards it. Okay. It's the interactive part of the game. Is there some guy? Do I hit him across the back of the head?
Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I
Like
reached
Pepe
out,
Le Pew.
closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away.
That was the
Unlocking
fireplace.
alien memories
It was
of
that moment I realized I was
spiraling
absolutely insane.
towers, endless deserts and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating
burning
sound
the
of
hell out of me.
stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
We good now? What, am I losing my shit? Okay, fine. I'm in the light now. Is that better? Do I get closer to light? Is that better? Fine. Let me turn you on for a little bit. You know what? Screw it. We're getting a bit of these. Kind of want to have some places lit up freehand then. Just in case I need light. Fuck your book. Ooh. Another tinderbox. Hey, look. An ink thing. Okay. Ink thing. Ink thing. I thought I opened you. Okay. Like nothing to do. Just go to the place that said I was not to be broken by hand, unless I read that wrong. I'm like half illiterate sometimes. Can I lift you up? No. Weird, it kind of almost lets me lift it up here. And goes away. That's so weird. I think there's probably one of those later on in the game where you get to pull it. Rock. Nothing hidden over there, really? Swing! Ow! What? That can hurt me. I can get hurt. Persia. Birds.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Ah,
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
yes.
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
People should be coming in our house anyway. We're good? By the light, so don't be all freaky now. Oh. Except we're here. Now I'm not by the light. Turn you on, though. Turn you on. And turn you on. There. Now we have a lot of light. Except for this corner. Good enough. Where do I go? Ooh, what's this? More ink? Or oil. More things that it's supposed to be. Why do you look weird? Ah. I get you. So then there's the other one there. How many is there going to be, though? There's so far 2. Ooh, piece of paper. Piece of paper. Piece of paper. Piece of paper. Can I get off this side? No. Piece of paper. Piece of paper. Altstadt in Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore as is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there has been stories surrounding the hamlet, and its neighbor, the Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattering lakes, is as picturesque as it can be. Albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twist on the tale, but there are some motifs that keeps reappearing. The Gatherers. Oh, how much is this I'm going to read? Story time, children! This story reaches all the way back in the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said the soldier who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought with their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid reverence. They move slightly through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside the damp burlap sacks drags behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? The Visit Undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. Stop giving me these hard to pronounce words. The well-known erudite visited Alestat at the start of the 16th century. He resides at a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of the kingdom past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he was mentioned in many records of the time. One day, he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern Glads, only to be never seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alestat, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Ah, here's the last one. Fantastic. The Moral Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives in a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alestat, and like most of those noble births, rumored are inherited along with the title. Researching the history reveals a little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from Rhineland, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes down to the lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact one of the same who come from the west over 300 years ago, living through the time of occupation and joined the coveted order, the Black Eagle, along with the greatest leaders of this country. Oh, okay, good, yeah, good. It's good, it's good, it's good. I believe every word of it. Move! I'm trying to find tinder boxes. Think we're gonna move that bookcase right here. Alright, so we're gonna lift this one. I think there was 3. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Is there anywhere else to go? No, there was not. How about this door? It won't open, it's locked. Okay, so good thing I didn't bother. Ooh, a key. Okay. Tinder? No. Okay. What's this? Whatever it is gone now. You too. And you. Open. 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 Ooh, piece of paper. Open. Okay, fine. Piece of paper. Oh, do I have to read this one too? Fine. William and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. Thirsty. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Willem and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they'll starve, whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine and it will be a sense solved. Feed them some wine and it would, in a sense, solve both my problems. What? I'll get them drunk. Wait, what are you doing? Did I do something weird? Oh, I can waggle. Wiggle waggle. I can wiggle waggle. Wiggle waggle. Wiggle waggle. Interesting. Wonder if that's important. Ooh, I'm a drunk man. Hey, why is this door open? Why is this door open? I thought I needed a key to open it. Do I light you? No, I light you instead. That seems more efficient. Okay. You have nothing. Oh. It's true. I looked. Okay. Do you open? It won't budge. Fine. How about you? You're just mad because I broke your egg. It's okay. It was earned anyway. The tomes? The tombs? The thumbs? Billy, is that you? Well, we gotta meet up with him. Okay, which would be most efficient? Here works for me. Well, at least he's good with the piano. Can I open you? No. I'll set you right here. Perfect. Oh, this one opens. And I got more tinder. All the tinder. More boxes up there. Do you do anything? Okay. Actually, I gotta use the restroom. Hold on, let me pause. Yes, pause. Be right back. Oof. Back to the game, yeah. Hello. All right. Time to start shit. Yep. Time to start shit. Alright, let's go wherever he went to. 'Cause that has to be safe. Yes. Yes. Ah. Where did I need to go anyway? Entrance hall. The desert dunes were like waves in a sluggish sea, while the caravan moved. The land appeared motionless, but no words. Ow! What hit me? What hit me? Who did this? Ow! Jesus. Fine, fine, fine. I get it. I get it. You don't want to be bothered. Could have just said something. Fucking rude. Okay. Let's go down there because I don't have a stick. Fucking rude. Laboratory. Or is it down here in the cellar? Yeah, stop cracking. What's crack-a-lacking? Whew. Okay. Get another little fill on that. That'd be great. Yeah. Use a key. I don't know how to. Tags, wine cellar. Okay. Do I use F again? How do I use key? There we go. Double click it. Okay, gotcha. The statues were praying, gazing upon the dark dome ceiling. Okay. Okay, is there like a tinderbox behind her? No. Okay, fine. Fine, I get it. Not everyone gets a tinderbox. I have lantern. Leave me alone.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He
I
left
care.
us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
Whatever comes first. Okay. Got one. Got one. Got one. Oh. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight and hide in the darkness. Make sure to turn the lantern off. Oh, that's reassuring. That's definitely reassuring.
This shouldn't be.
Why does it seem a little weird? Move these. I think I'm fine in here. I hope I'm fine in here. Don't worry, I'm just making a lot of noise. Ooh, another. The way they have these stacked up, it looks like they could hide stuff behind it. What are you? Do you mind? Beware when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain, turning on lights in the environment using tinderboxes or search for other sources of light. See, that's disappointing. I already wasted tinderboxes on these damn things. Making me waste more tinderboxes. That's not cool. See, as I was afraid it was going to happen. I undo something and all of a sudden an event makes my boxes go out. Ah, the bastards. Okay, so I know I can probably climb up there. Is that what I'm supposed to try to do now? Let's try and climb up there. No, they make me bounce away. Okay, so I can't climb up there. Okay, here's another candle. Much better. They don't let me jump that high. That's kind of weird. Am I only supposed to get up from this side? Supposed to jump on table. Apparently I'm not in a bright enough area. Okay, how am I supposed to get up there? Pretty sure they want me up here. On this side, maybe? But why are you trying to terrify me? It's like I'm next to light. Do you mind? Hold it while I'm holding on to you. Click right. Give it an extra push. Okay. Am I supposed to give it this? Push this direction. Push. 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 Ah, I see. I see. It's kind of weird, but I see. Kind of weird. Can't pick up rock, but I can easily move it with a thing. I'm just gonna casually just push this stuff away. Yeah, we don't need you. No, you can just move. Yeah, you can just move. That's how this works. Gonna move you. It's gonna move you over here. That's just great. No problems here. This is perfectly fine. This is fairly reasonable. I get it. Yeah, fully reasonable. This is just gonna move you out of the way with a box, because that's how you move things. Can't move it by hand, but oh god, you can just push a box around it. There you go. Yeah, you can just get out of the way for me. That'd be great. Come on, you can just move right out of the way. Come on. Oh. It's gonna help you move that out of the way. Right there. Just gonna. There you go. Can I move these rocks now? That'd be great. Yep. Come on. I got a box in my hand. You have to move for me. It's gonna clear you out of the way. Come on. Fine. Push. Push you right over here. I wonder if I can grab any of these tools off the wall. But that muck says it can be picked off by a tool. Alright. What now? Oh, that's horrifying. Thank you. I'm gonna close this. Thank you. Can you turn you on? There you go. So I have a little light now. Nothing. Nothing. Oh. I got more things. Actually, I'm curious. Is this filled with oil? No. Oh, it's where I'm supposed to combine things. Gotcha. Ooh, that one's almost out. Gotta make sure I fill that up. Let's do it twice. Make it extra nice. Are these tools I can grab? No. Do you have a tool I can grab? Oh. Don't think that's the tool I'm supposed to grab. The wine? No. What's in here? Okay, can't go in there, I guess. I'll go over here then. Oh, that's not how you do that. Do you have to keep falling like that? Why is this so long? Jeez. I don't like long hallways. A lot of space to light up, and that's not fun. Why is he still here? Okay, now he's moving away. He's moving away and you're in light. Calm the fuck down. Few cuts and bruises. Okay. Sanity, ... We good now? Because it involved me having to walk towards him to make him walk away. We're gonna calm down, right? Calming down? You're literally in light. What the hell? We're good. He's gone. We're in light. Calm the fuck down. It's not my fault the game freaking design just screws up. He should, like, he's only triggered when I walk towards him instead of like hiding in the corner like they told me to. Do you eventually calm down, or is this like a permanent problem now? Fine. Guess we just live with this. Assuming they're supposed to have me take that potion. Is that what I'm supposed to do? No, is it fixed? No, it's not fixed. Fine. I'm supposed to take this potion, apparently. Now I'm good. My sanity's gonna go back. No? So I just wasted that? Did this friggin' trigger wrong? You're by fire. Calm the fuck down. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm just wasting everything. Whatever. Can I pick that one up? Thank you. Be nice to get my eyesight back. That'd be fantastic. Your sanity is dangerously low because the game wouldn't trigger the guy to walk away. Now you're freaking calm down, Jesus. That's freaking annoying as all hell. Kinda wanted to hold on to that. Didn't want to use it, but I thought it was actually going to bring my eyesight back. That was stupid. Wasted all that lantern oil for that too. Ah, so dumb. I feel like I wasted a lot of tinder boxes. Oh, here's one. Man, I wish those things actually made things brighter.
Something is wrong. Oh, so wrong.
Ooh, another tinderbox. Nice. Ooh, another one. Good, I'm getting some of these back. If we get some more oil, it'll be fantastic. Alright, so... Mementos? No. Ah, sure. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path where it can be dissolved. Evidence in the laboratory revealed that it's combining the 4 chemicals can make an acid. I'm pretty sure I probably ruined it somehow because I wanted to... Okay. File former components, probably. Tissue reacts violently to solution and should be handled with the greatest care and might be able to use the recipe. Okay, so Aqua Raginus or Aqua Fortes. So we need Aqua Regina. So former compounds. So I got okay, so I need to find the Aqua Caportis or whatever. Okay. Getting I'm back. Okay. That was annoying. Okay. Okay, so I've checked all the rooms. And I don't think there's anything in any of these rooms. Got what I needed out of this one. Okay.
happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Nope. Everyone has head exploded.
We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Okay. Okie dokie. Can I open? There you go. I want my. There you go. So this is where people explode. Nice. Okay, can I pick up goop? Nope, can't pick up the goop. But I want a brain. Damn. Fine. What are you? Broken wine bottle. Okay. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to run again. Okay. My name is Wilhelm, House of Greenwich. These are my final words, my confessions and testaments. 2 years ago, I was summoned to this castle of Brennenburg as most of the aristocracy. I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a position. It dawned on me that the nature of his contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors that I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with the decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since the day I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had the suspicions we were descending this. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins my punishment for our sins. The Baron locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I've done. I am weak, and I fell into this diabolic way. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones, and I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes. I can no longer. No longer what? Alright. So do I hide in the closet? Okay, I got the last thing. I run up the stairs, right? Because you're going to try to eat me? Gonna run up the stairs now. Bye. You have fun being all haunty down here. That's fine. I'll forgive you. You own that area. After enduring 3 days in the Allergenes, the sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Galbagar. Having searched the British territory, I have a matter of reserving the cabinet at SS Word. I'm gonna run because it's probably gonna attack me. Oh, yeah. No. Stop attacking me. I did nothing to you. Wait a minute. I was supposed to go across the way, weren't I? Okay, so I can't go back there. Do I go down there? No, that's the wine cellar. I'm supposed to go over here. The cloth smelled of desert and damp musk. The piece lay scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. Wait. This is the wine cellar. Why did it say laboratory? I'm confused. I thought it said laboratory. That's the wine cellar. That's the laboratory. Okay. Maybe I just forget how it looked. Because that looked like the wine cellar just exited. Oh, those are all back and the lights are off. Well, that's good. Good. Okay. Okay. So when you put the jar down, right? Right here. Okay, I guess you went over there. So that just goes right where they need me. I don't have to worry about it. What are you doing? Do you mind? Fucking rude. Okay, is there something I'm supposed to do next? Need to turn the burners first. What burners? There's burners. What burners? What? Am I missing something? There we go. There we go. We're doing things. Picked up a pot of acid. Hey, why are you lit up now? Okay. Can I get up here? I can do this. Well, this is basic parkour. Oh, hi. No, I don't want to become famous by followers and primes and viewers on bigfollow.com. Why would you do that? Completely disingenuous. I don't know why anybody would actually try to buy instead of earn the followers by being entertaining. You'd still fail. Like, I'm gonna buy these people. That's gonna be great. Let me just buy my subscribers and all that stuff, and then still get absolutely nothing out of it because I didn't earn it, and you're not interesting enough for people to stay with you. Seems like a horrible idea. Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing here? Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path, yeah. Sarah's clock, find a way to climb back up. Okay. Can I pick things up? No. Okay, so I'm gonna grab you. Put you right there. Get right here. Oh, really? Is this gonna go and do it for me? Oh, that was too easy. I'm like, I'm just gonna try to parkour this. No, 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 you don't parkour it. We just put it right in front of you. Now all I get to see is that one comment trying to sell me onto some company. That's great. That's great. No. No. Not at all. I don't want to see that there. Can I move up? No. Go up the stairs. Up the stairs. Up the stairs. Down the stairs. Down the stairs. Right? That's what I'm supposed to do? Good. I did the thing. Okay. The refinery. Let's go to the refinery, children. It's gonna be fun. Doo 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 doo. I'm gonna go into light, right? What are you doing? Trying to find light. I'm gonna go light.
Sure is dark in here.
No, it's not.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it.
Nope.
But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason for the darkness, that is?
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
So you can
Pay
hide.
attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
I gotta go to the restroom again. It's gonna pause it. I gotta use the restroom. Getting interesting. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Getting comfortable. Getting comfortable. And I'm back. I'm back, I say. Back. Back. Alright. Yeah, hands are wet still. No, I did not pee on my hands. I actually washed my hands. Okay. Ooh, these tools. I'm gonna see. I can't. Is it out of fuel? Think my fuel went out in a cutscene or something? I have no tinder boxes left? Really? I did not think I was using them that fast. I'm using nearby. Okay. You keep saying that. don't understand how I have so many. You got so many tinder boxes, and I swear I'm not using nearly that many. That's good, because I'm gonna need more oil, because I don't have any freaking tinder boxes for some reason. Yeah, don't have any tinder boxes. Man, I did not think I was using that many of them. Okay. I thought I was being fairly conservative with my tinder boxes. Trying to read here.
June 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth.
Ooh.
I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Yes. But didn't I just... No, it's in the other room. That's right. I'm an idiot. I was like, didn't I just light up this thing? Okay. I thought this was like a chest I can open up or something. Okay. So I have 2, right? No. 2. 1? How do I only have 1? Is it every time I take out the lantern? I thought I had 2. Am I lighting areas without realizing I'm lighting them? Now I have 2. No, open. Open. I have 3 and 4 if I can find where my hand is. 4. Alright, 4. Good. I have some oil. Okay, good. So I have 4. 4 of them. Why are you stuck there? Why can't I move you? Apparently I can move boxes with boxes. Except for that one. That one doesn't go anywhere else. Yes, you can. Aw, I thought I was gonna be able to have that. Why aren't you openable? Aren't you like a chest or something? Yeah, move those out of the way. Okay. Still have 4, right? Good. Still have 4. Don't know if I want to go down there yet. Okay, I went there. Ooh, another tinderbox. Give me 5. Rude.
25th of June, 1839. I feel the need to continue this journal, even though it was intended for my journey to Africa. This must be something very important. I just know it. I've taken it upon myself to piece the orb back together, but it's been more difficult than one might think. The pieces are behaving strangely. They seem to change color, shape, and texture, but ever so slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions. They were changing. I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
I have like what, 6 I said? 5. 5 tinder boxes. 6 tinder boxes. 6. I have 6 tinder boxes. Bones there. Ooh, an arm. I have 6 tinder boxes. 6. Been in here. I got Ben everywhere. I think the next step is going that room. How's my sanity? 6 tinder boxes. So I got the chemistry pot. So I know I can go in there now. But I'm gonna go into the other room. Make sure I've been everywhere first. I think this is everything I can do. So I'm gonna go with into the room that have bones in front of it. That's probably safe. Oh. Okay, fine. Fine. Oh! Jesus. That is not nice. Fine, I'm going. Going. Don't you attack me. Okay. Still have 6 tinder boxes, right? Good. He crashed through the surface. At least the lights are all on. Should I be afraid? We good? We're not good. The hell? Are you able to get me in here? Dove 6, right? Good. I don't want to go in the water now. Can I pick up the boxes? No. What's with the noise? I know I hear you. Do I just try to stay out of the water? Is that the whole goal is? Is this like a pork worth? Not sure what I'm supposed to do here. We good? You moved away now? Oh, you just come back. Get up on the box. Jesus. Can this thing even attack me? Well, that's not nice. Finally, a real threat, I guess. Hey, you stay right there. Okay. Good, a skull. I think I'm starting to lose my mind. Okay. I know, it's gonna catch up with me. Fuck off. Yes, I know. I don't think I can make that jump. I don't think there's anything for me to do over there. I said fuck off. This is gonna be where I die. Jesus. Can you stop this? Okay. Okay, I'm trying to get out of the water. So I can't get to that gate there, though. And I've tried that room. Man. How much... Wish there was an area where I can just... Any tinder boxes, any extra oil, or anything? Actually, I wonder, is it going back down? So I have to try to get there as fast as possible. Okay. I get it. Quiet down. Trying to see if there's anything worthwhile in here. Okay, so I have to wait for this to come all the way back up first. Oh, wait. Good. Okay. So now I know better. Up on the thing. Good. Oh god, there's another one. Why is there another one? How many of these things do you employ? Finally, I'm kind of spooked. Can I pick you up? Can I pick you up? There you go. Okay. A few cuts and bruises. So I think I'm okay for a couple attacks if I get hit. So I have to get over there, I think. I don't think there's any clear movements, so I'm just gonna run. Oh, didn't want to fall back in. Stop falling back in. Why did you move that box? Can I get it, or do I have to... Huh. So I can't open this gate. I think I have to twirl that. Can't move that. Why can't I move that? Or was I just really bad at it? Okay, how's my health now? A wound is bleeding quite badly. Fine. A few cuts and bruises. Okay. I don't know how many injuries I can obtain. Try that again. So, am I able... Okay, so I can take 2 hits. Dead flesh can act as a distraction. Oh, okay. Thank you. Now I know. Where do I restart from? I thought I could handle more than one attack. Get on the box. I didn't think he would get through that. Oh, so I only have one. Oh. Do I have any more of those potions there, buddy? Yeah, shit. Can I, like, please pick that up? Hollow needle. Damn it. Be right back. Damn it. Sure, sure. Drink more water, they say. It'll be good for you, they say. You won't rush to the bathroom every 15 seconds, they say. What am I supposed to do? Do I use the hollow needle? Okay. That works. Something large brushed against his leg. He felt himself being dragged along the current of the beast. He pushed himself above the surface. "Help!" he cried, as the ocean swallowed him again. I'm not in the water again, am I? Good. I don't want to be in the water. I'm on a barrel. You can't hurt me. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it as fast as I can. Go this way. Probably absolutely nothing here. Just losing my damn mind. Back hall. Back hall. Back hall. I'm going into the hall. The hall now. I want to be in the hall. The safety of the hall. Escape artist. Achievement unlocked. You don't see it on your screen though. No, you do not. Okay. Okay. I'm reversing this side. Why am I on this side? Hold on. What? There we go. Hi. There we go. Right here. I'm gonna be on this side now. I usually am on this side. I was only on the other side because of the, ooh, this is all pretty. What's going on? Is there a body in here? Nope, just a sexy pair of legs. Smooth legs. Ah, rub the thighs. Gucci, Gucci, goo. Why am I just grabbing water? Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at that little baby. Look at the little baby. A little baby. Okay. Yeah. Words and events and things, and yes, a little bit of a heart attack. It's okay, I forgive you. Crystal clear. A few cuts and bruises. Should I be afraid? Do I have more Tinder? Ooh, more Tinder. That's my Tinder date. In that concept, the tinderbox has a completely different meaning. Just saying. Words. Yep. Still have 6. No, I have 8. Fantastic. I have 8 tinderboxes. Yeah, because that's 6 and grab 2 more. Yes, that's how math works. Ah, man. Okie dokie. It's going down. I think I wonder if they tell me what I'm supposed to do now. No mementos available. Good, I had to start some shit then. Oh cool, I still have the hollow needle. That's gonna become useful when I want to kill myself. Alright, let's do this. Why did you send me here? Okay.
You have an ascending room. Will it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
The panorama.
This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
We're going to hell, children! Ha ha! I think I peeked there. Did I peek? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Ooh, who are you? Are you Steve? Hi, Steve. Do you have a Tinder date for me, Steve? Just a bunch of candles. Do I light up all the candles? Does Steve need all the candles lit? I don't need that many candles. I don't want to go in the elevator though. I have a lot more to look at up here. See you. Machine room. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Oh, I can't use the elevator. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to use the elevator. I had to go to the machine room, and I can't go to the machine room because I need some gears or something. Watch, it's gonna fail. You're gonna fail me, aren't you? It's not working. Ah. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the machine room. We're gonna find out we're missing like gears or something, right? Oh, it's locked. Even better. Are the lights out? No, they're good. Good, the lights are still on. Here's an eagle. Hi, eagle. All right. So what we're gonna do is try to look for gears. Oh fuck, we're gonna look for anything they'll allow us to pick up. That's what we're looking for. Where are you? What do you do? You are the storage. Yeah, that's where they store the gears. He returned the cup of tea to the saucer and picked up the orb as one wooden apple and pondered on the strange happenings. Then he took a big bite to keep the doctor away. Doctor was a scary bastard. Okay, we got some light over here. We got a chest over here. It was full of lies, as chests do sometimes. What are you? Nope, that was not useful. What the hell? Can't move you. What are you? You are the equipment room. I'm gonna turn you on.
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear.
Yes, you will.
I want to go home.
Nobody wants to go home. Except for everybody.
No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Really? That's a good thing I lit this, huh? How's my sanity doing? Crystal clear. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. 'Cause I actually have no fucking clue. Alright, here's a torch here. So I should still be at 6. Good. Okay. Can I move this one? No. Can I move it? Can I move it? No. Okay. There's candles everywhere. Give me a lot of candles. Okay. Parties, machine parts. Okay. Parties. Ooh. Is that what I think it is? More tinder. 7? 7. Not gonna lose track of it this time. Oh, I will. I mean, who am I kidding? But so I can't get in there. Under. Oh, let's see what this says. Okay, the rubble of the cave is hindering further passage and storage. Find another way through. Darkness, storage feels strange and unnatural. Find the key that unlocks the door. Okay. Find a way to start the engine. Okay. We have a lot of things to do. Well, I can't go there. That's not the way. Stop moaning. I don't need that one. Nice. Not gonna be some like crazy monster trying to kill me again, is there? Okay, so we're gonna take you. Drill part. There's nobody in here. Rude. Ooh, more tinder boxes. Does he put all my fires or something? Okay, there's tools. You would think he wouldn't be hanging out in the fire. Okay. I don't want to go in there quite yet. Okay, what are you? Valve has been rushed to shut. Damn. Well, that's not going to calm my nerves. Fine, we'll go here first. Ooh. How's my sanity doing? Slight headache. Okay, I'm doing okay. How health? Just a couple of cuts and bruises. Nice. Oh, I don't have any healing things. That's not good. Oh. All the parts. Fine. Need all the parts to the drill. Ooh, a tinder box. Okay. Okay, I definitely need to try to get some more oil. Need that. Need that. Need that. Okay. Now I have the drill. Don't know why I need the drill. But I got the drill. Alright, I got 40 minutes. Jeez. Nope. Nope, correction, 39. Okay, there's a door I haven't been into yet, right? Fantastic. Just light you on fire. More tinder boxes. 13? No, 12. Okay. Can I open you up or are you a lie? Are you a lie? Nope. I got stuff. Come on. Crouch. Okay. A lot of tinder boxes. Okay. Okay, so I got some more oil. Got 15 tinder boxes. Okay. So been there. Been there. Can go up there. Here's a door I haven't been into. All kinds of brick. Found the brick storage room. Stop crying. Big victims don't cry. Ooh, a tinderbox. What are you freaking out for? Slight headache. It's okay. Creaky, creaky. Gonna drink the evil elixir. Okay. I'm gonna read the paper. Oh, I can't. Okay. I thought they had voices for me. Alexander, I have prepared the explosive you needed to clear the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your feather-brained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive, and they should be kept separate to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids, and you are ready to go. Grappa. Is that what the drill is for? I know there was that one. It's rusted shut. I think it was you? Are you it? Actually, do you have a... Yeah, there you go. Is there another one? Got that cask there. There's another one somewhere, right? Oh yeah, right here. Okay. So once we get that, that's gonna be explosive, and I'm gonna want to go down here. Up there? No, no, no. I want to go down. Where is the area I go down? 'Cause I don't want to do that until I know where the hell I'm going. Is it is up here? So from here, I'm gonna run this way, down here, and then down there. Okay, good. So I think that's how I'm gonna clear it. So keep to the right. So keep to the right. So I'm gonna do this. I know that's the one we already did. So I'm gonna go over here. Here. Okay, so here, straight there. Good. Are you gonna break on me? Or do I still have the drill? Cool, I still have the drill. Picked up explosive. Now you might want to hurry up. Define too close. When does it go off? Do I have to do something? Okay. Am I safely away from the blast area now? How do I set it off? I don't get it. How far do I have to go away? How do I set it off, though? Do I let it on fire? I don't know how to set it off. Do I need to set it on fire? Do I need to do something? Pretty sure loading to another area is not... is definitely safe enough. It should be good now, right? Okay, let's go over here. It's still there, right? Yeah, I gotta see. What's this? Okay, find the key, turn the engine parts. Okay. How do I set it off, though? How do I set it off, though? Turn back. How do you set it off, though? Make sure you handle with care. Please try not to self-explosive. You cut separate to avoid hurt the mishap. Add some mix room. All you need is mix the liquids together. Okay. I don't know how far away safe is. Fine. I'll go as far as I can, I guess. mean, loading into another area, I guess, would be safe. I thought it would, like, blow up right away. Okay. Is it safe yet? I think I'm away from this blast zone. Am I not away from the blast zone yet? Pretty sure I'm away from the blast zone. Guest room. Guess we'll just leave it there. Eventually it blows up, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Oh.
My journal.
12.
Gone. What would they want with my journal?
Hey, this breaks. What would I want with my journal? Oh, a bunny. Hi, bunny.
What is this place?
Weird. I actually remember the other area. They had those what the hell is it called? The those little figurines, and now all of a sudden those are not important anymore. I thought, or maybe they're not important at all. I just thought they would be. Fuck your quill.
2nd of July, 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion.
Ooh.
The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible.
Like a lion.
The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition.
It was a
After
lion.
searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men.
Ah.
Tomorrow,
The
I'll
greedy
retrieve
lion.
the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house.
Hmm.
I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
He's dead. Don't worry about it. Any other conclusions? A lie. What's in here? Can I put you back in here? That'd be interesting. No, I cannot. Stop hissing at me. Didn't do anything wrong. Let's go into the open room. Yeah, what's up here? Nothing. Okay, good. Okay. Ooh, crowbar. I'm guessing once I'm gonna go and go back to the other areas. A brain! He was a dense bastard. Okay, bouncy. Bouncy. No. Anything on top of the bed? No. A shirt. Another shirt. They're twins. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Okay, so I got a crowbar. So I can bludgeon someone. Do you think it'll work? I don't. It's not that type of game. Do I have to put the chair together? Is this an IKEA simulator? IKEA. No. Can I light this candle? No. Ooh, tinderbox. Now I can light this candle. Oh. Blood wine. Oh yeah, there was something. More paper.
3rd of July, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house.
Wow.
I dug through the trove of documents
Was it cocaine?
he carried and found a log detailing the expedition.
Yes.
The nature of this text ranged
Ooh.
from quick notes to colourful accounts of
Ah.
transpired events. I skimmed the pages,
Yes.
trying to figure out what might have happened.
Lion.
May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment. This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
I think you have glass. So I got a couple things attacked and a crowbar. Shh. Stop hissing. Ooh. Breakable. You're not gonna break, are you? Can I pick you back up? Oh, it broke.
The key. Please, let it be here.
But I want my crowbar back. There you go. It deserves to be somewhere nice. Nothing in here. Okay, nothing behind the painting. Wait, is there something behind the painting? There is something behind the painting.
Oh, thank God, there it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
What are you? Oh, it's the key. Nothing behind the painting. And for once, there's something behind the painting. I am gonna sit in here. Or me, I'm just a hat or hook. I'm just some clothing. Is there anything even out there? That was my mistake. I went for the key. Hello, anyone? Good? Can I get out? Kind of done playing Alien Isolation here. Okay. Think I'm calm now. Tag reads machine room. What? Oh, the key. Health, few cuts, bruises. Slight headache. Alright, 14. I got some of that. Good, good. I think we're good now. Jeez. Fucking rude. Gonna move you right over there. Don't worry, he can't hear you. Another shirt. And that'll be the crowbar drawer. Okay, what are you?
4th of July,
Oh, yes.
1839. It's done.
Huh?
The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea.
Ooh.
The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary.
It's an
It was
orb,
pushed
steel.
out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
I know, right? Okay. 14 tinderboxes. Very popular. Very popular on the Tinder scene. 14 boxes. Okay, is that thing gonna blow up yet? Kinda thought it was safe here. He panted heavily, trying to beat his best to keep himself from screaming. The machine cabinet has been overturned and lay collapsed on the floor. He reached through the broken glass door, 9 words. Is it gonna... Fetch. The study. Where I go to study. Okay. Should I be Frickton? Don't be Frickton. Why are you so scared? It's not like things are trying to kill you in here. Tinderbox. Okay, there's stuff supposed to be for me to look in here. Ooh, another figurine. Things just blow up out of nowhere. Ooh. Another tinderbox. That's a terrifying sound. Jesus Christ. Meow, meow, meow. Who wants to play airplane? Meow, meow, meow. Let's go over here. You get to sit on the piano. Failed me, Jesus. There you go. Get over here. Come on. I found him, but I just can't get to him. Ah, never mind. Oh, does this one blow up too? It does! Okay. You blow up. Blows up too. This all goes kaboom. Who are you? Nope. Gotta rub it for good luck. Good. Don't make any noise. Remember, this is a serious situation. Ba, 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 ba. Open the door. Oh, good. This is terrifying too. Shut the door. Light. You. Good. And you. Ah, we got a new Jesus airplane. Meow. 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 Put it right in front of the door. It'll keep me safe. The power of Christ compels you. Tinder, 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 Tinder. Hey, that's stone glass. Okay, I don't see anything of use. What are you? Ah, you're a table leg. Other than finding Jesus, I haven't accomplished anything. Ooh, piece of paper. Oh, I gotta read it. Letter regarding the discovery of an orb. An orb, not the orb. It's not that special. It's just one of like thousands of orbs we found over our journeys. To my most trusted student and friend Johan Weir. The most remarkable thing happened as we were. Should I do it like evil? The most remarkable thing that we have. The most remarkable thing that happened through our travels through the Prussian woods. Bring it up higher. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for last 20 odd years. It is as inexplicable as the big word I can't pronounce, described in his hortus conclusus. Man, I can't do that. I can't read these words. It was as it was told about the underground Mithric. Stop giving me weird words. Temple crowned with the unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill a cupped hand, with the texture was smooth and jagged. The color washed white rich contrast is not enough to describe its nature, as it impossibly an artificial paradox captured within stone. Impossibly in artificial words. I was staying in a nearby village called Alstad, investigating one of the antique trails when I finally found the cavern. I was inside, and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. Why do you say such big words? Oh, man. Alright, more story time. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of our lives, but it has also become the greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb within this place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, the guardian of the orb, was relentless in his pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine, where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued to escape. When I heard their cry in pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly, a blue shimmer of light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surrounding. The trees have turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed through the drenched land, and glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance as I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping in air. This certainly must sound strange, but I've been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The Guardians had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Someday I lie awake at night listening for the howling cry as I heard in the forest. As it's been nearly a decade since that day, I still haven't been able to write about the incident. But you just did. Like, you're writing about it right now. I'm reading the story you wrote. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in the ongoing research of the mythic orbs, and I realized I owe you the truth about my visit to Avstat. Your friend and mentor, Henrik Cornelius Agrippa. Okay. That was a story. That was horrible. I'm not good at reading, apparently. Boing. Come with me, Jesus. Come with me if you want to live. Where'd he go? Jesus left me. Why would you leave me? Why did you leave me, Jesus? Seriously, where the hell did he go? I'll miss you. You were a friend to me. I'll die for your sins, Jesus. Back hall? Paintings. Something around the corner goes spooky. No. Ooh, what's this? What? Do you mind? Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here. I picked up oil. Why does it seem like it's still draining? Does it still drain when it's not on fire? Does it still drain when it's not on fire? Stay here for a second. I'm watching you. Nice trick. I don't know how I did that. It's like, okay. Ta-da. Okay. Spooky. It's an owl. Are you spooky? Okay, good. What's going on over here? Do I need to blow this one up too? Do I need to make more of the concoction? Why didn't the other one ever blow up? You made it seem like it's such a volatile thing. Oh, good. Oh, good. Oh, good. Taxidermy. We all love a little taxidermy. Come here, puppy. I can't pick you up. That's not nice.
Let's see what you have to offer.
Here, puppy. Have a snack.
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw.
Yeah.
But I can sense it. It's definitely there.
What are you? Ooh, a dog head. Do you want to be a Cerberus? Yes, you do. Here. Here, you can have a... You can have a second head. Enjoy. Ooh, a birdie. Ooh, another head. We are definitely getting our Cerberus. Hey, puppy. You got 3 heads. You are Cerberus. Okay. Nah. What's this? Gotta explore before we obtain things. You have a tiny penis. Let me hide that for you. There you go. You're censored. Ooh. Open you. This may make you look better. There you go. Now you have a big bone. I found that humorous. It was a joke about bones. It's humorous. No. It's not how you get ahead. Yeah, come on. Get over here. You need this. Here you go. Let me just set this right on. There you go. On. There you almost. There you go. Don't look at me like that. I'm helping you. Gotta burn the books. Can't let this information get out. Yep. Dogs. Yep. Ooh. Fire. Get your head on straight. Feather. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Making me read it again. Fine. I'll do it. 1958, January 9th. Further disappointment, I can relate. The Antiquin latest findings yielded nothing. I still unable to grasp the inner workings of life and its relation to the power I sense within it. I shall pursue more books on the subject, but I just burned one. But I suspect it will be in vain, since no research has been made in my particular interest. I must attempt to fill the void myself. Clearly, humans emanate more of the energy I seek, but I hope animals will suffice, as they would proven less hassle to acquire. Yeah. Good boy. Alright. I didn't gain anything out of here, though. This seems like a room I should be gaining something from. Alright. Around the corner. No, wait, I already went around the corner. There's nothing valuable there. What do I do here? I got a key. Ah, machine room key. Why didn't that one room blow up yet? I don't get it. He flipped through the book of monarchs, looking for the etchings, and counted 9 different kings from all over Europe has been depicted in the orb resting in his hands. In their hands. Oh, yes, in their hands. Not my hands, their hands. Their hands. Their hands. Open, open. I found the key. Ha ha. I know it's locked. It's almost like I have a key for it. Sir William Smith had been marked. There is no way for him to know that the young man from the other day cast such a terrible shadow. Should I be terrified? Yeah, calm the fuck down. It's got a lot of lights in here. How much time? Oh, I only have 54. I have 6 minutes. Aww. This was gonna be fun. Alright. Fine. Go to the first room. Anything fun in the first room? Ooh, a tinderbox. Ooh, a tinderbox. Let's put that out and let's light that up. Man, I gotta pee. I always have to pee. Alright, so we go here. One. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, what am I supposed to do? Ooh. Ink. Oh, and a paper.
4th of July.
Oh, they read this one.
1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trait they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night.
Ooh,
Less than a
kinky.
fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
It's almost like you caused it. It was all your fault. I blame you. Have a seat. Nothing fun, nothing fun. Got a couple things to burn. What are you doing? I can't do anything with you. I throw you around like I'm some kind of a jerk. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream. If there's anybody watching, thank you. You were freaking awesome. We're gonna go into this little intermission screen with some background music. Let's go in over here. Take the audio, turn off the desktop sound. I can hear it, you cannot. Nobody really seemed to join me except for this one bastard here trying to sell followers and views and primes and stuff. Well, that seems like a dick move, so we won't be doing that because why the hell would someone do that? Stupid. Anyway, I am gonna go. I have to go to work, which sucks. Today's Saturday. We're skipping Sunday because I don't stream Sundays because I got to work early on Sundays. But Monday I am off, so I'll be continuing the stream on Monday. Y'all have a beautiful day, and I'm gonna go have to deal with work. I have to do adult stuff. That's not fun. Nobody wants to do adult stuff.